A very rich man once said, if you took all the money in the world and divided it equally, it would soon all be back in the same pockets. And what he was referring to was the ability to spend money wisely, to save money wisely, and to generate wealth. Hey everybody, Scott Stalker here, and I'd like to talk to you about the next book on my 2024 reading list, The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. This is an exceptional book, and as someone who just retired from the Marine Corps after 31 years of active duty service, and now I've started my own company, S2 Stalker Solutions, where I dive into personal development, national security, and defense consulting and other work such as that, public speaking, you name it. And I'm looking at a variety of different income streams. This book, which is a classic, was perfect timing for me, and I think in many ways it'll be perfect for you as well. Let me explain. For context in this book, this is set in ancient Babylon. The book uses stories of everyday characters to illustrate financial wisdom. His theme throughout the book is wealth creation is not about luck or privilege, but about consistent good habits and smart financial decisions. And yeah, absolutely, I understand it. If you're born with a silver spoon, if you're born with a large bank account, it's going to be much easier. I get that. But you can't go through life blaming others for their situation or not taking advantage of your own and taking ownership of your own. I wasn't born with a silver spoon, nor am I an uber billionaire today either, but I'm taking responsibility for my action and doing the best that I can. And this book offers great lessons. And so you get to do one of two things. You can heed the advice, you can listen, or you can go through life pointing fingers and blaming others. I recommend reading the book and learning the lessons that he talks about in it. In this book, he offers timeless lessons on building wealth through simple yet powerful principles. Here's a summary of his key points. First, pay yourself first. Allocate a portion of your income to savings before paying any bills. You'll have to decide what that percentage is, but it should be a little bit of money going to you every single day, paying yourself first before you pay others. And that'll also force you to live within your means as well. But as we talk more about compound interest and other things like that, this is how you're going to get, if you have a long-term growth mindset, to be able to enjoy a great retirement, go on that nice vacation you want, or whatever the case may be, because you have paid yourself first. Number two, and this is one that I see an awful lot of people dive into, and it's really, really a problem, and it can get out of control quickly. And that is live below your means. You don't need to get that 18% credit card. You don't have to get that hot rod car and impress people that you don't even know. And you certainly don't have to get more clothes, more houses, more to keep up with the Joneses. Do yourself a favor. Live below your means. Avoid debt and unnecessary expenses. If you can't afford it and you want it, plan for it. Put a budget together, dream, work harder, whatever the case may be. Maybe you have to get a second job, who knows? But you want to avoid debt. You want to avoid owing somebody else. Take the time and you'll get there. Number three, invest your money. Hugely important. After you've paid yourself first, at least for me, what I do is I make sure a portion and a percentage, a really good percentage, is used to invest. And I have that long-term growth mentality with this. Put your savings to work to generate income through interest or other investments. Compound interest over time generates an awful lot of wealth. Next one is to seek wise counsel. And this is one I'm going to emphasize a lot. I am not a CPA. I am not a financial advisor. I'm someone who has done well for himself by listening to CPAs, by listening to financial advisors, and by listening to those who have done well financially. But I highly recommend, and I can't emphasize this enough, for you to go and find a financial advisor that you trust, someone that is certified, that knows how to take care of money, and has shown a proven track record over time. And one of the things I use my CPA for as well is not just through planning, but also making sure that I can legally pay the least amount in my taxes so that I'm able to keep as much of my money that I've earned myself. But I'm going to emphasize legally. So you're going to have to pay your taxes unless you live somewhere. I'm not sure where that is. Maybe you're on Mars, but you got to pay your taxes. No one here is trying to pay more taxes than they have to. So how do you legally do that? And so getting a CPA has helped out. Financial advisor, CPA, again, highly recommend it. Increase your earning potential, something this channel and I am constantly focusing on. You increase your earning potential by consistently pursuing education and skills to boost your income over time, by constantly learning. Personal development. Everything I talk about on this channel is about personal development. Getting better, winning every single day, learning more, reading more, studying more, becoming more. As you increase your own personal development, as you invest more in yourself, you will find the opportunities are greater and you're valued much more. And in turn, you're going to be paid more for your time. Protecting your wealth. Avoiding fighting the get-rich schemes that are out there. And it's interesting, the more and more I do this on YouTube, the more and more I post on LinkedIn, the more people that I have reach out to me that have this great idea only for me that's going to get me to instant wealth. And I instantly delete those because they're all get-rich schemes and I'm not interested at all. Through time, through investing wisely and making smart decisions and saving, paying myself first over time, I'll get there. Protecting your wealth, ensure your assets are secure through safe investments and responsible risk management. Diversity here is important. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. This book advocates for a practical and disciplined approach to wealth building. It emphasizes personal responsibility, long-term planning, and avoiding get-rich-quick schemes. Really, if you can just take that in summary and apply it to your daily lives, you're going to be in a good place. There's some other points on here, and not all of these are something that everyone can take on right now based on their current situation, but some further points that I want to talk about that's covered in this book. He emphasizes the importance of building a home as a long-term asset. If you're not in a current financial situation where you can do that, or the interest rates are too high, or wherever the case may be, maybe that doesn't pertain to you right now, but long-term, if you can save enough, potentially you can get there if it makes sense for your situation. You're not happy, you're not bringing in the income you want, and you're just living a miserable life. Take responsibility and ownership. We all start out somewhere. Some, they do start off in a better situation than others. And if you're like me, you're born in the United States of America, you've got great opportunities for you. And it's much harder for you to look others and blame them. You got to look in the mirror sometime. And so having a positive mindset about this. And if you've made some bad decisions, you can stop now and start correcting those. And I'd say the first way to start correcting those is to pick up this book for free at your local library. The Richest Man in Babylon provides a clear roadmap for anyone seeking to secure their financial future. Its simple language, engaging stories, and practical advice make it a valuable resource for readers of all ages and backgrounds. Normally, I have 3 big takeaways. I couldn't narrow it down to 3, so allow me to give you 4 with one bonus one. First and foremost, as we talked about, pay yourself first. Please, whatever you get in, even if it's not that much, give yourself something. Pay yourself first. Put that away for your rainy day. Take action and be favored by the goddess of luck. Don't sit around blaming others. Own your success. You can be a procrastinator or you can be a doer. Take advantage of every opportunity. While the procrastinator will always come up with excuses and the doer tries it out and may find success along the way. Be a doer. Number 3, wealth is not a matter of income. Don't keep up with the Joneses. When your spending money matches your income, you'll never achieve wealth. You'll be handcuffed and tied to your job even if you don't like it. Remember this simple equation. Income minus expenditures equals savings. And so whatever you bring in, you take away what you spend, and those are your savings. Now, if you've done it right, you've saved first and paid yourself first so that the extra saving you have may be even a bonus. Number 4, the power of passive income. Put your hard-earned money to work and let it work for you and have a long-term growth mindset. And that bonus one, again, is just a reminder. Make sure you talk to an expert. You elicit the services of a financial advisor, of a CPA, someone who is certified in your state, in your country, in your local area that is certified to do this, and they are professional in this area. I would also commend you to read this book. So I love this book. Again, as I begin my life and my career as now a retiree, and I've started my own company, S2 Stalker Solutions, and I'm focusing on my business and all of the work I get to do and having multiple streams of income. This book is timely, it is perfect for me, and I highly recommend it. And for all of these reasons, that's why I'm placing it on my 2024 reading list. Hey, thanks everybody. I appreciate it again. I appreciate you following me. I appreciate you listening to what I have to say. More importantly, I'd love to hear from all of you. Please place your thoughts and ideas in the comments section below. Thank you very much.